hot in here. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel, Ali here. This is where I like to inspire people by sharing stories about my travels, learning new things, my fitness, having fun in a relationship, and just trying to live my best life. Today I wanted to share with you guys a list of 7 ways to meet people while you travel. As most of you know, Gab and I travel quite a bit, but even before I met Gab, I was traveling a lot. I've traveled alone many times, I've traveled with friends, I've traveled with boyfriends, always a different experience. But one of my favorite ways to travel, don't tell Gab, is solo traveling. And sometimes that can be really intimidating for people to solo travel for many different reasons. You know, for me, a lot of the time it's because I want space and I want to be alone and I just want to chill. It's also really fun to meet people sometimes. That in itself, meeting new people can be really intimidating. But over the years, with my experience, I have learned different ways to crack that code and have a great time while I travel meeting amazing people. Tip number 1 is my favorite one, is join a gym. Wherever I go, I always do a search of what gyms are located around my hostel, my hotel, wherever it is that I'm staying, because 1, I like to exercise while I travel, so I tend to look for gyms and join. A gym is a great place to learn about community and culture because gyms thrive off community. You'll meet a lot of locals and a lot of tourists, so, you know, depending on what your budget is. The cheapest and best gym I have ever been to was in Brazil. I paid $10 for a month of unlimited one-on-one MMA training experience, but I met such great people. Wherever I travel in the world, I try to find a gym to join to stay fit and to meet people. The second way to meet people while traveling is book an adult hostel vibe. So I'm not talking about adult as in like a sex resort here. I'm talking about a, you know, more mature hostel kind of vibe. There are a lot of older travelers, I'm talking like over 30, you know, who might not be in the young 20-something like party, beer pong, let's get wasted, free shots off cheap alcohol, that kind of vibe anymore, but they still want like a community hostel kind of vibe. I totally get that because I dig that and I want that often when I travel. When I look for a place to stay, I look at different kinds of hostels and I look for places with communal kitchens. And then from there, I kind of see what else they have. It's a different crowd of people. They're more chill, they're more relaxed. It's a great way to meet people in the kitchen cooking food. And if you don't cook food, that's okay too. You can get takeout and like go eat it at the communal space at your hostel because chances are there's gonna be other people eating there too. So tip, try to look for places with communal kitchens because they are usually great hubs to meet people. All right, tip number 3 is to sit at the bar and eavesdrop on people's conversations. I've done this a few times traveling solo. You know, if there's like a hotel bar that I'm at, I will go and shower and like get kind of cute, go down and get myself a nice cocktail or a glass of wine. I mean, I don't usually drink regularly, but sometimes I like to treat myself to a nice glass of something. And chances are there's gonna be other solo travelers there or general cool people having a conversation, and I'll often kind of listen to what they're saying. And if they sound cool, and if they're talking about something that I find interesting, I'll often kind of interject and be like, oh, sorry, like I couldn't help but eavesdrop, but XYZ, and then it kind of opens up the conversation, and then before you know it, it's 3 a.m. and you're walking around Miami bar hopping with these people. Like, it's just fun, you know? Way number 4 is excursions. Always excursions. Book yourself an excursion, cooking class, a language school, whatever. There are always going to be people in these excursions, classes, whatever. I tend to do a lot of cooking classes when I travel, and I also really love learning languages, so, you know, I'll join like a language group or something like that. You never know what kind of people you're going to meet in there, and I've had some pretty nice experiences with people that I've met. It's 2:30, but I have one Airbnb experience. It's just like a haunted walking tour of pubs.
and then go back to my hostel.
Way number 5 is Facebook groups. One thing that I have started doing is I join the Facebook groups. Right now I'm in Thailand. I'm in Chiang Mai. I just went in the Facebook search bar and would write Digital Nomad Chiang Mai. A bunch of different groups would pop up. Digital Nomads Chiang Mai. Whatever. Most of the time I join them for information. People are so helpful on these sites. If you have a question about where you're going, you write it and immediately you have just flooded responses coming in. There's that. I've never actually went to an event that I've seen online. There are many events being organized by the people of these groups. If that's your thing, you can definitely go check it out. There's always an opportunity to meet some cool people on there. Number 6 is online dating apps. And have I ever used an online app dating while single? I don't think so. I've always met people in person at bars and stuff like that. But Gab and I have used apps when we've traveled. It's a great way to meet people. We have met a lot of really nice girls, have turned a little bit fun and sexual, and others were just pure friendly dates that then became friends, long-term contacts. So we met people like 3 or 4 years ago on travels that we still talk to today. We get together, we catch up, it's cool, we network, we share resources, stuff like that. Don't really use Tinder that much, but we used Seeking. You could check out the link below this video if you want to check it out. It's a little bit of a special dating site. We always met really nice, chill, quality people on there. Finally, the last one, 7th way to meet people while you travel is to volunteer. I have never actually done this before, but I am a host of this at the Auberge. We host workaways, which are essentially travelers who are looking to travel the world on a budget and also to experience something different. They offer their time in exchange for a bed and some food. In our case, it can be like helping us clean, helping us with like online digital work, stuff like that. I can tell you that over the years, it is an incredible way to meet people. Just seeing the people that have come in and out of our auberge, the kind of relationships that have bloomed, even romantic relationships. There are a lot of people. And if you're interested in trying something like that, you can check out a website called worldpackers.com. I'll put the link in the description below this video. That's it, guys. Those are my 7 surefire ways to meet people while you are traveling. And if you try one of them, I guarantee you're gonna meet some incredible people because traveling, especially traveling alone, is so much fun. If you have any other tips or tricks, whatever you wanna share about this video, I'd love to hear about your experiences and so on. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support me or Gab, you can click on the links below this video to check out how you can do so. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bisous! Je vous aime.